How you doing, everybody? Tim here from the Tactical Defender. I am up on top of the world. Well, kind of, sort of. It certainly feels that way. So, for those of you that are familiar with the sand pits that I visit, camp number 1 is right up there. That's camp number 1. There's that road. I always see cars coming in that aren't supposed to. I walked in. Walked all the way down there, and then there is a really steep, full of ice and snow today hill. I climbed up that, but it is so beautiful. I'm telling you, I love it over here. I love it right now. I'm looking around. A lot of fog today. We have rain coming in a few hours. When I was down below, looking around, I looked up here and it seemed to be in the fog, and I didn't think I'd really see a lot, but the views are still absolutely beautiful. I'll turn around behind me. I'm going to try to get up there. I'm not too sure. As you can see, there's a lot of ice. Kind of looks like waterfalls, but it's ice. People have come up here with their cars, which you're not supposed to. I mean, for all I know, it's search and rescue. Who never knows? But it's absolutely, so I think I'm going to go up there, but there's a lot of snow and ice, as you can see. I'll stay away from the edge, but I would like to get up a little bit higher. It's just so beautiful here. There is a road that goes up to that level right there. You can go up to that level, but to get to the very top, there's a trail through these woods and kind of goes maybe about 10, 20 feet from the edge, and you can get all the way up to the very top. I'm not sure if I'm going to go up there. I don't have a great cell phone signal here, so if I get in trouble, I won't be able to call for help. So I might not do that. And today I have the Rush 24, Franken-Pack. Hopefully you can see that. It looks terrible in my LCD screen. My BDS Tactical pouches all over that, as well as my tripod. I was carrying it, but to be honest with you, it got a bit heavy. I really wish I came here today light as possible, but of course I did not. Ah, it's so nice. It is so freaking quiet. So check this out, right? So I got all these vines here. This is literally right at head height, my eye height. So there's these vines come over right across the trail over here, and then they wrap around that. Now here's the end of the vine right here. So you can you see that? Wraps around, goes over there, but there's nothing holding this up. Like, how the hell did it reach over and wrap around that? All I can say is that it did it on the ground, right? When it was growing, and then they grew up together. That is so weird how they all come together. They wrap around one another, and then wrap around one time on that, and then it just ends right here. That is so wild. That is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. I'm back down below. Let me turn around. That's where I was up there. I came down, that road was this way, but I actually went halfway, then went into the woods and kind of climbed down. A lot of rocks and ice, but it wasn't too bad. It doesn't look very high when you're down below, but when you're up there, it really looks a lot bigger, taller. I was going to go off that way. I haven't been over there in quite a few years. I was going to go off in that direction, but I'm hearing dogs, some yelping and howling, possibly coyotes, so I'm not going that way. I'm going to go back this way, and I think I think I might go stop by camp number 1. Let's go see how it looks. If you are familiar with my channel, around this bend, I get up there to camp number 1 that way. Camp number 1 is right up there, well, through all this. And as you know, I have 2 trees that I can almost use as a ladder that my buddy Gary and I took down. So I'm going to try to punch through this crap here and then use the larger tree more or less as a ladder to get up to camp number 1. I just figured that would be fun. I'll let you know how it works out. Am I bleeding? I got a stick right in the face. Note to self, don't do that again. That was terrible. Oh, I don't know why I do that. I really don't know why I do that. That hurt. I got a stick right in the face. I slid backwards twice. I wasn't thinking that the dead tree that's knocked down doesn't go all the way to the bottom, so I had to get to that. Once I got to that, it wasn't bad, but that sucked. Coming up that. I don't know. I don't know why I do that. I really don't. And now that I get up here, it's really windy and cold. So all that, slid down all the way down twice. Still have my tripod. Got a stick in the face and a stick in the thigh. And it's too windy. It's freezing up here. I'm not going to stay. But the camp is nice. It is really nice. You can see everything. The leaves move. I mean, it's too windy. Too much. So I'm going to leave. It's not bad down there. Roughly 40 degrees. It's definitely much colder up here. I'm not bleeding, so that's a good thing. I'm going to leave. I'll see you down at the bottom again. Well, that was not a good second half of today's hike. So I was coming down there, slipped, went over, where's that rock, and slid down that. You can see my slide, and I landed into that tree, which then slid me down to here. I'm done. I'm done. Now I got to get through this. Here's the road here. All right. Well, I gotta be honest with you, I did not enjoy that at all. I am soaked. I'm not wearing my gaiters. That was a bad choice. I should not have come down that. I bounced off that rock there, which catapulted me down. There was no stopping, so I just held on for the ride till I got to a tree. That really sucked. I gotta be honest with you. That sucked. Sorry, folks, that I'm using my cell phone for this. That second half of today's hike was terrible. I lost my glasses. I found them. My left hip took about 6 shots from rocks, sticks. Got a stick in the face. That really hurt, actually. That one stick to the face hurt more than the 5 or 6 bounces off rock or frozen ground on my hip. And I'm now having a low blood sugar. I have sugar with me, but I'm not far from the car. So I'm going to just hustle it to the car, mend my wounds, if you will. Take some I have glucose with me. And I'm just going to head home. That was a brutal hike. I don't know why I did that to myself today. But anyway, thanks for watching this. I'm sorry it wasn't as exciting as some of them are. Be well, everybody. We'll talk soon, okay? Bye.